Hello everyone. Welcome back to the series of Solve Previous Year Question for RICEE. Today, I will be covering the language or the English proficiency part. So here are some basic instructions for the question paper. The language proficiency is in the part A. This is in the part A, contains 20 questions and gives us 40 marks, right? So it is quite scoring as well as simple. All we need to do is some practice. So let's start. So today I will be taking questions from the year 2016, 18 and 19. Also the questions which I felt were beneficial for us to practice. Also I have divided my study session in 6 parts, okay? In which the first part is the passages. अगर आपने क्वेश्चन पेपर देखा होगा तो आपने ये ज़रूर नोटिस किया होगा कि क्वेश्चन पेपर पैसेजेस हर साल आते हैं, राइट? सो चलिए ये पैसेज हम पढ़ लेते हैं जो 2016 का है. क्वेश्चन 1 to 4. Read the following passage carefully and choose the most suitable word from the given options to fill in the blanks. Life is a complex web. Dash interrelated causes and cannot be explained through a simplistic formula of one cause, dash, to one specific result. As players in this drama, we can only lead our life with the right principles and not knowingly dash to something harmful. Understanding this will make us less prone to dejection when something unexpected dash in the pattern of our lives. So we have to fill in the blanks with the options which are given here. Life is a complex web of. So the answer to the first and the answer for the second option, which is so the interrelated causes and cannot be explained through a simplistic formula of one cause leading, okay? Answer to the second question will be option 1, option 3, leading, okay? Leading. Next is, as players in this drama, we can only lead our life with right principles and not knowingly dash. So contribute, contributing, contributes or contributed. Answer will be contribute, not knowingly contribute to something harmful, okay? Third ka 1. And fourth, let us read the passage again. To something harmful. Understanding this will make us less prone to dejection when something unexpected dash in the patterns of our lives. So what? When something unexpected happens, okay? So the answer will be first option, happens. So our next passage will be from the year 2018. So let us read this passage. It is not without reasons that Western Ghats is named one of the hottest biodiversity hotspots. It supports the life of 7,402 species of flowering plants, 1,814 species of non-flowering plants, 139 mammal species, 508 bird species, 179 amphibian species, 6,000 insect species and 290 freshwater fish species. And many are still to be discovered. Western Ghats is a mountain range that runs through the range of Gujarat, Maharashtra, Goa, Karnataka, Kerala and Tamil Nadu, running parallel to the western coast and along the western edge of the Deccan Plateau. The hills cover over 160,000 square kilometers and it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The Western Ghats block southwest monsoon winds from reaching the Deccan Plateau and are consequently an area of high rainfall, particularly on their western side. Geological studies have found West Coast broke away from Madagascar 100 million years ago and appeared as cliff with an elevation ranging at 3,300 feet. Anamudi is the highest peak here, is located in Kerala. Outside of Himalayas, the mountains at an elevation of 2,695 is also the highest peak in India. The major river systems originating in the Western Ghats include Godavari, Kaveri, Krishna, Tamirabarini, Tungabhadra. The total area covers 5% of India's land, with 27% of all species of higher plants in India are found here. Higher plants in India are found here, and 1800 of fish are endemic, of which are endemic to the region. तो पैसेज हमने पढ़ लिया. अब देखते हैं क्वेश्चंस. 10th question. Why are the Western Ghat known as the hottest biodiversity hotspots? Option 1. It creates a hot and humid climate. Second option. It is among the biggest range of mountains. Third option. It is located in the western coast. And fourth option. It has a range of rare species. So if you want to find the answer, तो आंसर आपको पहले पैराग्राफ में ही मिल जाएगा कि यहाँ पे काफ़ी सारे स्पीशीज हैं एंड दे आर रेयर, राइट? So the answer will be option number 4. It has a range of rare species. Second, 11th question. West Coast was originally a part of. It was a part of Madagascar, right? So the answer will be the second option, which is Madagascar. Next question, 12th. The highest peak in these ghats is Madagascar, World Heritage Site, no. Anamudi, yes. Kerala, no. So the answer will be option number 3, Anamudi, right? Question number 13. Why have the Western Ghats been declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site? It is the home of many birds. Yes, it is the home of many birds. It is unique in the world. Yes, it is unique, but अदर चीज़ें भी यूनिक होती है, राइट? इट इज़ नॉट ओनली थिंग विच इज़ यूनिक इन द वर्ल्ड. इट इज़ अ नेचुरल फिनोमिना. येस. इट इज़ नोन फॉर इट्स ब्यूटी. येस, इट इज़ नोन फॉर इट्स ब्यूटी, बट इट इज़ अ यूनेस्को वर्ल्ड हेरिटेज साइट बिकॉज the answer will be the fourth option, because it is known for its beauty. Okay, because it is beautiful. It has a range of rare species which makes it beautiful and rare. Next comes the question paper from 2019. So last part of the passage is question number 10 to 14. Man is destined to vanish. He can be killed, but he cannot be destroyed because his soul is deathless and his spirit is irrepressible. Therefore, though the situation seems dark in the context of the confrontation between the superpowers, the silver lining is provided by the amazing phenomena that the very nations which have spent incalculable resources and energy for the production of deadly weapons are desperately trying to find out how might they never be used. They threaten each other, intimidate each other, and go to the brink. But before the fatal hour arrives, they withdraw from the brink. I can see some difficult words here, so पहले उन वर्ड्स का मीनिंग देखते हैं. डिफ़िकल्ट वर्ड्स हैं. पहला है, मुझे दिख रहा है इरिप्रेसिबल. इरिप्रेसिबल का मतलब होता है नॉट एबल टू बी कंट्रोल, जिसे हम कंट्रोल या रिस्ट्रेन नहीं कर सकते. ओके. इनकैलकुलेबल मतलब अनकैलकुलेटेड टाइम्स. टू ग्रेट टू बी कैलकुलेटेड और एस्टिमेटेड मतलब वो इतना ग्रेट है दैट इट कैन नॉट बी कैलकुलेटेड और इवन एस्टिमेटेड. लाइक वी कैन से फॉर एग्जाम्पल द स्टार्स. ओके. नेक्स्ट इज ब्रिंक, an extreme edge of land before a steep slope or a body or water. पानी या किसी भी स्लोप के का एज, जो लैंड का एज होता है वो. अब देखते हैं हम क्वेश्चंस. Which of the following correctly expresses the author's view? First, mankind is heading towards a complete destruction. Nations in possession of huge weapons are trying hard to avoid actual conflict. Third, huge stockpiles of destructive weapons have so far made mankind a catastrophe. Fourth, superpowers have at least realized the need for abandoning the production of lethal weapons. Answer to this question will be option number 2. Okay. So how do we find the answer? कि इसका आंसर 10th का आंसर 2 होगा. तो यहाँ से देखेंगे हम. Deadly weapons are desperately trying to find out how might they never be used. Okay, and the option 2 is nation states in possession of huge weapons are trying hard to avoid actual conflict. 11th question. Irrepressible in the second sentence means, so as I have told you before, irrepressible means unrestrainable. So the answer will be option number 4, unrestrainable. Next 12. The phrase go to the brink in the passage means to negotiate for peace. Second, declare war on each other. Third, retreating from extreme danger. 4, advancing to the stage of war but not engaging in it. Answer will be declare war on each other. Option number 2. Okay. 13th question. The author's main point is man's destiny is not fully clear or visible. A man's soul and spirit cannot be destroyed even by superpowers. Human society will survive despite a serious threat of total annihilation. Man's safety is assured by delicate balance of power in terms of nuclear weapons. So the answer will be option number 4. This is the main point of the author. Okay, the author is trying to convey this to us. 14th question. Which of the following expresses the best theme of the above passage? Mounting cost of the modern weapons. Second, destruction of mankind is inevitable. Third, threats and intimidation between superpowers. Fourth, man's desire to survive inhibits use of deadly weapon. So the answer will be the third option, which is threats and intimidation between superpowers, because superpowers have been mentioned in the passage. So we complete the passages part, which was the part 1 of the session, and we move on to part 2, which is the jumbled sentences. So here we have to place the sentences in a correct order. Okay, so this is from 2016 previous year question paper 2016, question number 7 to 8. The following 5 sentences come from a paragraph. The first and the last sentences are given. Choose the right order in which 3 sentences P, Q, R should appear to complete the paragraph. Sentence 1. Helen was quite sure that she was going to miss her train, although she was not very far from the station. Sentence 2, 3, 4. Sentence 5. Helen reached the station just in time and managed to catch her bus. P. The bus stop was not far off, so Helen ran towards the bus, which to let some passengers go off. Q. She was wondering what to do when the bus came into side direction of the station. R. The bus conductor saw her running and did not ring the bell until she had got on. तो हमें इस सेंटेंस को करेक्ट ऑर्डर में डालना है, राइट? तो पहले देखते हैं. शी वॉज वंडरिंग what to do when the bus came into side direction of the station. So Q will be the first sentence. P. The bus stop was not far off, so Helen ran towards the bus which to let some passengers get off. Second. Then R. The bus conductor saw her running and did not ring the bell start until she had got on. So ये third होगा. So the correct order will be option number 2, Q, P and R. ऐसा एक similar question previous year 2018 में आया था. Question number 5. Identify the correct sequence of sentences. P. Occur in the Earth's mesosphere. Q. About 40-60 miles. R. Meteors, also called shooting stars. S. At an altitude of. So let us find out the answer. R. Meteors, also called shooting stars. This one, meteors, also called shooting stars, occur in the Earth's mesosphere. Okay, P. आर पी एट एन ऑल्टीट्यूड ऑफ एस क्यू 40-60 माइल्स। तो हमारा ऑर्डर बना आर पी एस एंड क्यू, तो आंसर होगा 4। ओके।